Good morning, boys and girls.
Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
Always do about this time.
Your hoe suck me up like a vacuum cleaner. We commit felonies, fuck a misdemeanor. No money on me, citizen senior. Balenciaga runs cleaner than a housekeeper. And she ain't making no bread.
Yo.
Put a nigga ass in the box like speakers. Put a chop a nigga ass down like a cleaver. Your hoe suck me up like a damn vacuum cleaner. We commit felonies, fuck a misdemeanor. No money on me, citizen senior. Balenciaga runs cleaner than a housekeeper. And she ain't making no bread. Nigga think he slicker than
You ain't no pimp.
Put a nigga ass in the box like speakers. We'll chop a nigga ass down like a cleaver. I'm crawling through the earth feeling jet lag. I bought your bitch a customized handbag. I leave a nigga chest hanging like some dog tags. Baby girl, why you with him? He a scumbag. I make a nigga dance from a rifle.
A lot of y'all want to be entertained, right? Y'all want to be entertained. But are you entertained by these bad battles? Are you entertained by the lackluster of events that are coming through the URL at this time? I am. Are you wanting a little bit more excitement, a little bit more regional diversity? Use that word, regional diversity, going on in the form of hip hop we call battle rap. I do. Can I get a round of applause for that? I see, when you want these things, you have to have a show of force to make these things happen. And I think that the lack of us speaking on certain matters that will better and move the culture forward are the reason why we're going behind. Can I get a hand clap? Shit went on. So let's start off with the number one thing. Number one. Is URL's lackluster performances on the stage due to performance, people, or the most important thing I believe that it's to is diversity within the ranks? You know, when you look at the roster on URL, and let's be honest, let's be real here. URL does make the culture shift. URL, shout out to RBE, they do it as well. Shout out to King of the Dot, they do it as well. But URL is definitely one of those leagues that stamped big room performances, but still gave you that feel. When they say certain things like can't be duplicated, is that true? Because it seems like the duplication is clear right now. It's boo boo. I've seen a lot of boo boo on URL recently. It was to the point where after the Souffleur battle I saw, I kind of had to get rid of the app because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. It was crazy looking at this app and watching these new niggas come in here and not understanding why they don't have it. And I get it. I understand now why they don't have it. First of all, it has to deal with the diversity of the regions. You cannot tell me that there's not at least one hot nigga in every state. St. Louis, Atlanta, VA, Cali, Nevada, there's not one other hot nigga. we gonna stay in the DMV. I love the DMV. I have no problem with the DMV. Shout out to the DMV, as they would say. But let's be realistic. When you have 12 people, 13 people from the same region, it's going to sound the same. Just like when New York battle rap first took hold of the culture in general. We battle rapping in Texas. Yes, we were battle rapping in Texas, but not to that competitive level, not to a situation where it was money on the floor, not to certain situations until later on down the line we was introduced to the smacks and the my favorite old school league that people don't talk about is Bloody Knuckles. I loved fucking Bloody Knuckles. A lot of your greatest battle rappers that are mid tiers came from Bloody Knuckles. Shout out to Show Off. Even though Rosenberg, let me get that nigga's name straight before I fuck it up even more. Rosenberg was really on Block City. He was also touching Bloody Knuckles. Shout out to Bloody Knuckles. But even in those situations, there was a regional diversity, even though it was in the Triad area. You would still, I remember back in the day, you would still see niggas that were from upstate New York and New York, the area, and Pennsylvania and Maryland and all these other regions within the East Coast that were still giving rec. And it was competition. Block Cities, the Bloody Knuckles, the King of the Rings. Even though they were small venues, a lot of good niggas came out of these situations. We Go Hards. And of course we had leagues down here, don't get me wrong, but not to the extent of being visual and seeing the high, intense talent that most of y'all from URL went and picked from before URL was big. Let's be honest. Before Shaw said he ain't signing that contract, y'all niggas tried to get that nigga. And also seeing places like Mike Murderers, Animal House. Shout out to QB. He was my favorite one on Animal House. Fire. He was fucking fire. The first time I saw Young Eel was in a battle in St. Louis. It had nobody there. And I remember watching Goods with a white t-shirt on. Very little jury. He had some though. Don't get it twisted. Goods has always been that nigga. Shout out to Goods. The other niggas getting in it. Heavy. The diversity, you know. Let's not forget what T-Rex had to do in those Battle America days. Travel, put in pain. Let's not forget things K-Shine had to do. Travel, put in pain. Charlie Clips overseas. Don't Flop when Don't Flop was a problem. I said all that to say it was diversity in the battlers and the regions that they were going to. Even if they were stamped URL battlers, they would go to different regions and you would have to see the new talent that is going on. When you were dealing with URL, and URL is only within URL, and you have a certain person picking only talent in a certain region, it nullifies the effect. Let me put this shit down. Let's get business. Let's talk business. Let's talk business. And let's be honest. Ever since, Norbs has been gone, it's been a lackluster of talent. Even though Norbs was on We Goes Hard team roster, Norbs, you had a lot of them on there, but they were cold. Brooklyn Carter, Steams. I remember I first saw Steams versus, what was his name? What was this nigga's name? He was part of the G-Boys. Something Dollars. I forgot the nigga name. Kid Rock Dollars. Kid Rock Dollars. I first saw him. He was outside in front of the projects. And the nigga was a maintenance man. He was fire though. The old Steams was fire. Was fire. There was a lot of talent that didn't move forward as well that I thought that should have been in a different light.
Don't act like you don't know. It's a no on the track.
Chill, baby girl, don't block your blessing. Got me stressing, going through depression. Started not to notice me. I'm falling out with everybody. I've been losing everybody. I don't fuck with everybody. I can't fuck with anybody. I can't fuck with anybody. Geeky, wild, trick.
I think the first thing that URL should do is utilize the YouTube channel strictly for competitive use only. Nobody said this. We're going to go ahead and get this out there. All the battle rappers can make motherfucking music. What is the problem with putting out videos, promotional use for the app? Every one of these battle rappers should basically be putting out music, dissing the other battle rappers, putting out skits that will be dissing the other battle rappers. This content is not just because you're getting paid for it. This content is for marketing use of your name and your brand. So when they do go watch your battles, these people that you don't know who are watching your battles might be wanting something else from you. Acting. Writing bars. It's a lot. It's a lot. Features. But that it should be only used for music videos and promotion of cards. Displaying between the battle rappers and dissing each other, because let's not get it twisted. A lot of this started on beat and off beat as well. But if you're a battle rapper and you can't make a diss song like Easy, give a shout out to Easy, the block captain. He's the captain of the blocks. Yeah, Easy. Then the best thing to do is to use it to your advantage to promote your app. URL should take back the 1 round situation as well. Give the fans anticipation. Y'all don't anticipate no battles no more. We just be dropping shit. I remember I had the app. I wanted to go get my hair cut. These niggas done dropped so many motherfucking shit. I sat in my barber chair until he started shaving me up. I ain't shaved right now, excuse me. Pardon self. But when he started shaving me up, I was going through these. I was like, damn, I didn't even know they dropped all of these. Because I really be on YouTube a lot. And I realized that y'all got to use that channel to promote the app on a constant basis, to promote. And I'm speaking to URL as well as the battlers. The battlers need to be promoting their music on there, putting out the tracks, diss tracks. We want to hear y'all diss each other. That's fire. That's competitive. That'll stop a lot of this bullshit riffraff back and forth on these spaces that is destroying battle rap. I said it. I said it. Shout out to Colo. I think he's an excellent talent on the spaces. But let's be real. The fans need to get out of the we need to interject, but not interject like that. We too close to y'all. You don't need, that's like me talking to Michael Jordan. Hey, nigga, you need to hit the jump shot. No, you need to sit your fat ass down. Stop asking questions.
At this time.
Your hoe suck me up like a vacuum cleaner. We commit felonies, fuck a misdemeanor. No money on me, citizen senior. Balenciaga runs cleaner than the housekeeper. And she ain't making no bread.
Yo.
Put a nigga ass in the box like speakers. Bullets chop a nigga ass down like a cleaver. Your hoe suck me up like a damn vacuum cleaner. We commit felonies, fuck a misdemeanor. No money on me, citizen senior. Balenciaga runs cleaner than the housekeeper. And she ain't making no bread. Nigga think he slicker than
You ain't no pimp.
Put a nigga ass in the box like speakers. Bullets chop a nigga ass down like a cleaver. I'm crawling through the earth feeling jet lag. I bought your bitch a customized handbag. I leave a nigga chest hanging like some dog tags. Baby girl, why you with him? He a scumbag. I make a nigga dance from a rifle.